Social fitness is the concept behind pack types. It's the key thing that we're developing. People understand physical fitness because it's obvious. They go to the gym, it's about stamina, it's about strength. Social fitness is the same, but it's about awareness, communication and attitude. But the key thing is this, everybody recognises that if you want to remain physically fit, you've got to work at it. You don't get fit and stay fit. It's the same with social fitness. If you want to develop that awareness and that attitude, you've got to constantly work at it. There's two components to attitude. It's your attitude to yourself and it's your attitude to other people. The key to that first one is self-awareness. It's about understanding who you are. And that self-awareness, if you have accurate self-awareness, it breeds self-esteem. The big difference between self-esteem and self-belief is that self-esteem is based on an accurate self-perception. You can believe in yourself, you can believe you can fly. It doesn't mean you can, but actually if you've got self-esteem, what you're doing is you're recognising and valuing yourself as you actually are. And self-esteem is critical, it is the game changer, because that is the thing that leads to all the other things that we like. We want confidence, we want people to be motivated, aspiration, we want them to be open, we want people to take responsibility for their own actions, but all of those things are virtually impossible to do if you don't believe in yourself in an appropriate manner, if you don't have good, balanced, positive self-esteem. So that's why that's so important. The second half of the story is about your attitude to other people. What has been fascinating is as people become profoundly more self-aware, it dramatically changes their view of other people. You can't believe in yourself and value yourself accurately and not recognise and value difference in others. It's quite extraordinary how that works. And that recognising and value difference is the key to better communication. And communication is the fundamental basis of understanding people. And why understanding is so important, because that's necessary for respect. And I talked about esteem being central for individuals, self-esteem. So self-esteem works for individuals, so mutual respect works for groups and communities. Fundamentally, our attitude to ourselves and to others is what determines our behaviour and outcomes. So if you think about it, anything that you are trying to achieve, if you're a school, if you're a business, if you're a police force, the thing that's going to determine your success otherwise is going to be your attitude. It is that fundamental. Think about it this way. So many organisations, they hire people because they're experienced, because of their qualifications. They fire them because of poor attitude. And so many of the things that we do just don't change attitude. You've got to build that up intrinsically. And of course, attitude is what determines behaviour. It is virtually, if not completely impossible to change behaviour without changing people's attitude to themselves or others. And ultimately, it comes back to performance. Performance is determined by behaviour. Now, so many people, they start with the performance. What performance do we want? What are we trying to achieve? What does good look like? And then they say, well, what behaviours do we need to do it? But you just can't do it. If you're doing it that way around, it just won't work, because there's nothing that catalyses those behaviours. Start the other way around. Get people to have that high level of self-awareness and esteem. Use that to drive mutual respect, and you'll get the behaviours you need. And if you get the behaviours you need, you'll get the performance. It doesn't matter if it's a business, if it's bottom line, if it's a school, if it's educational outcomes, a police force, the national health, anywhere. And that is what is so magical and so exciting about what we're doing. By improving people's self-awareness, we're improving their attitude. We're getting the behaviours we want, and that is being directly measured in the bottom line of the organisations that we're working with. It is so exciting seeing that happen. And the speed is what's amazing, is the speed at which attitude impacts performance is astonishing. It's amazing.